I literally could be on the set with a Barkley or a Shaq or even Michael Jordan himself or whatever. When I'm in front of the camera, I believe everyone is waiting to hear what I have to say.
Mr. Steve.
How you doing, man? It's good to see you, man.
Thanks for doing this.
No problem. How's everything going?
Good. Gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. Hello, ladies. Hello. How y'all doing? Oh, you got me?
I got you.
Thank you.
So you prep the night before.
The information is the information.
Is it
What I
actual
have-
prep, or you just have a process for consuming all?
I have a
the
process
news?
for consuming it. It's just what I do. To me, I don't view it as doing it. I live it.
Yep.
And so, knowing what's going on is one thing, but then imagining what the show is going to be the next day. For the purposes of a debate show, it's contingent on who is going to be on the air with you. How I am Monday with a Dan Orlovsky or Cam Newton is entirely different than I might be on a Wednesday with Doggy. So you got to pay attention to all of that. Basketball season comes, it's a little bit different than football season. Football season, I'm deferential because I never played the sport, never tried to. I just watched. Mm-hmm. Basketball, that's my expertise. And I'm not backing up from anybody because I've been involved in the sport since I was a child.
What do you think would have happened had you not gotten that knee injury?
I think I would have been a damn good college basketball player, whether I would have been good enough to be pro or whatever. Too small, too skinny, too fragile.
You think you'd have had the same level of professional success?
I think so, because I think that my professional success in this, you know, it's self-made and it's not
Right.
it's not braggadocious or anything. It's just that I didn't have any journalism training. When I'm in front of the camera, I worry about no one. It's all about me. I believe that I'm that guy in front of the camera. That's just how I've always been. I literally could be on the set with a Barkley or a Shaq or even Michael Jordan himself or whatever. When I'm in front of the camera, I believe everyone is waiting to hear what I have to say.
So it's about 12 minutes before air. What happens between now and going on?
Well, I've already prepped. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a matter of the nugget of information that you want to disseminate. So you start off the show. If I know I'm going to start the segment, then I got to know what I want to say off top. Mm-hmm. But it's a debate show. And so because of that, I'm not giving it all to you on my opening salvo. I'm doing it to lure the others in, get them going, and then I bring the hammer. Come on in, George. So you got to come in there, and you got to give it to them. You got to make sure that you're doing those kind of, this is my vice. My blueberry muffin in the morning.
I was going to say, that's not in line with the diet I read about.
But it's rare. It's rare. It's rare. It's not all the time. And I only take a few bites, and then that's it. You know, get me that burst. That's my crack. Never drugs, never alcohol, never cigarettes, nothing like that. Sugar. I'm coming. Sorry.
Enough sugar in it?
Nope. That's why I'm changing. That's me.
2 minutes.
So I only see the Munkin news. Are we doing that or are we going to do Giannis?
Giannis breaking news.
Okay.
What do you think, S.A. Next?
They can't. The only way they can get Giannis is if Giannis says, "I don't want to go anywhere but New York." Well, it's not a surprise. Giannis wants out. I mean, he basically indicated that in the offseason, and then you take into account he's booing the fans back in Milwaukee. The love affair is over.
A lot of people always ask, like, is Stephen A. in real life like he is on TV? I think he's unbelievable. He's always got the energy going. But I found he's unbelievably kind off camera, like very thoughtful, always willing to have the conversation with you, which, I mean, if we're being real, in TV is not always a given.
It's a disgrace, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Nobody should want to show up to the Hall of Fame if Bill Belichick can't be in there as a first ballot.
What do you remember from your first show?
I just didn't want to pee down my leg next to Steve, and I just wanted to hang in there. No, how welcoming and gracious they were, but you got to bring your A game.
He's a hoot, this one. No, he's a really busy guy. I don't know how he does it. Literally, I don't know how he keeps it all straight. I go home and I'm exhausted after 2 hours of this, and then I know he has 2 more hours of radio, a television show he's doing, podcasts, a whole other division of his life. But he's taught me a lot about work ethic.
So we left First Take Studios. Where are we headed now?
We're heading to my studio. I have a studio that I lease. It's my straight shooter media where, you know, I'm gonna be here for pretty much the next 5 years or so. It's mine, you know. This is my spot where I'm the boss. So that's what it is.
How do you feel about that?
Weird because,
Genuinely.
because you're a talent. You're still a talent. I still got to go on the air and perform. I still have to be in front of that camera. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. All of the other stuff is new to me. And there's a lot of sleepless nights that come with it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In your mind, you have these next 5 years when you have these various contracts to kind of get set up for next phase of media.
Yes.
Is that kind of how you view it?
Yeah, that's how I kind of view it. My point is that, listen, I got the contract, it's nice. I got to deal with SiriusXM, that's nice. I celebrated for a weekend, and that Monday I'm like, okay, how do I get the next one? That's my attitude. That's just how I roll. I've always been that way. I'm not changing. Just moved here in September. I did the deal with SiriusXM. SiriusXM deal called for me to do the show at 1 o'clock. So I had to find a studio in the city in order for me to be able to do the SiriusXM show plus the ESPN show. Found this, and I was like, this is it.
Did any part of you think about just doing it all in Florida, or?
No, I couldn't
that
do that.
now?
I couldn't
Okay.
do that full time because I have to be in First Take in studio. I have to be in First Take in studio at least 50% of the time. And the other 50% of the time, I can do it from Florida.
Was that a new kind of point you were able to
Oh, yeah,
negotiate
absolutely.
into the deal?
It took 8 months.
Oh, did it?
Shit. Yeah. We agreed to the money 8 months before we finished the contract.
Really?
And it was fight tooth and nail because they didn't want me to do that.
And that was the biggest sticking point.
Yeah, I wasn't budging from that. Couldn't do that. This is Straight Shooter Media. This is my name of my production company. This is where I do my SiriusXM shows from, along with my YouTube shows. A lot of times people are doing podcasts. They've got some still cameras, they've got a microphone, they've got a couch, and that's it. I wanted a television studio. And the reason why I wanted it is because I wanted to show that I could produce a television show. And by doing so, the sky's is the limit. I wanted to show that I'm not messing around. I'm not playing. This is what I intend to do. Build my production company, have my shows under that umbrella, and also produce scripted and unscripted content. And that's what I'm in the process of doing. I've been greenlit for a pilot with Amazon. I've been greenlit for a pilot with ABC. I'm doing all of these kind of things. This whole studio came up to a little over 1.6, 1.7 million, something like that. And I bought everything because I knew that no matter where I went, I would want this studio. I'm doing sports for ESPN. I have the freedom contractually to do anything I want outside of sports on television.
Right.
So whether it was CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, ABC, NBC, CBS, whatever, in a linear world, I can literally do my own show anytime I wanted to if I would agree to a deal with something like that. I wanted that freedom. Clearly, it's not about credentials. It's not about credentials. It's about being liked. It's about being massaged. It's about having your ass kissed. It's about things that don't have anything to do with results, which Bill Belichick has clearly produced.
Jake? I'm not. I'll take it out. Hold on.
What's he like to work with?
We put the athletes
He's pretty steady, but his schedule is crazy. We went to Pittsburgh on probably 36 hours notice a few weeks ago. I actually learned that because I had First Take on, which I try to have on in the morning, so I have an idea of some of his takes if I haven't gotten to talk to him at length that morning. And I heard him say and I'm going to be in Pittsburgh on Monday. And so, we just try to keep up with him as best we can.
He's a mentor, a dear friend, and to show y'all how deep our relationship goes, he also happens to be the godfather of my daughter. I'm talking about the host on Fox Sports Radio, the one and only Rob Parker. Hello, how are you? It's been a long time. What's going on, Rob Parker? We only got a 4-minute commercial break. Go ahead.
Take me to the moment you get a call from Steve saying he's thinking about leaving media for a job at Wachovia.
He calls me up and he says that the paper in North Carolina, he just was frustrated. He wasn't getting an opportunity that he wanted, and that he had an application to work at Wachovia Bank. And I knew he could write, and I knew he could have a career as a sports writer. So I told him, and I said to Steve, rip up that application on the phone right now so I can hear it.
If not for that, what do you think would have happened?
I think I would have filled in an application at Wachovia Bank. I think I would have got the job, and I think I would have been a bank teller.
Got your sound here.
Thank you.
Oz is going to be on in like 5 minutes. What are you going with for the monologue?
More about ice.
Welcome to the latest edition of Straight Shooter with yours truly, Stephen A. Coming at you as I love to do every Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Over the last 3.5 weeks or so, 2 individuals have been gunned down by ICE. 2 American citizens killed on the streets, in the streets of Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the streets of America.
With sports, I can do it in my sleep. Whereas with politics, I mean, till the last minute, I'm double and triple checking anything that's gonna come out of my mouth because it's not my area of expertise. But most importantly, it's far more serious issues. You're not talking about games. Or you have to be honest about what you don't know, because what you don't want to do is give the people the impression that you know something that you don't know. I think the worst kind of people that do this job are people who are filled with knowledge and they know exactly what they're talking about. But because of their feelings, they'll tell you what they want you to know and keep from you what they don't. That's not honest. And that's far worse than being oblivious to something. You know, you're manufacturing ignorance on purpose to suit your own agenda.
Jam-packed show coming at you today. Dr. Mehmet Oz, who is obviously overseeing Medicaid for the Trump administration, along with various other medical things. At the top of hour number 2, near the top of hour number 2, the mayor of Minneapolis.
I'm an independent, registered, but I'm pretty much a moderate Democrat. I lean right fiscally, I lean left socially. That's always been me my entire life, and I'm going to stay that way because I see no reason to change. And my mentality is to just sit down and ask you the questions that people want to know from you. What do you make of the statement from the president? Do you agree or disagree with what he's saying from a lawful perspective? I've interviewed already on my POTUS show. I mean, it was Senator Lindsey Graham, Governor Josh Shapiro for Pennsylvania, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. So I've had a lot of these folks, and I'm not going to stop.
Does that excite you, kind of being
it does.
At the beginning
well, not
again
just,
with those?
The funny thing is that it not only has excited me, but it's reinvigorated me in the world of sports. The challenge is showing my diversity and my flexibility each and every day. How the hell does he do it? I love that question from people. I love people looking at me and saying, how?